Our last speaker before my brother finishes us off for the day is Nika. Nika is an Iranian organizer based in New Haven. A few years ago, she revived the Students for Justice in Palestine chapter at Yale University, and ever since then, she's been organizing in the city and now organizing beyond. Give it up for Nika.
Hi everyone, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so I'll keep it short. One time a poet told me that he wrote a really short poem. It said, every day try to think about how far away you are from Gaza. And it wasn't until I had a friend in Gaza, until one of those children that was read off of the list today was her cousin. It wasn't until there are martyrs that I feel like are part of my family now that I realized Gaza is not too far away. That Gaza is right here. Our family is right here because these engines are bombing them. Because she knows the difference. Because she grew up in 3 wars with F-16 planes and she knows the difference between American bombs and the older bombs that they were funding. So I just want to say this is very close to all of us. This is very close. You do not need to be Palestinian to fight for this. You can, actually it is much easier if you are not Palestinian to start a Students for Justice in Palestine at your school because you will not be harassed as much as they are. Noor was canceled from Instagram. They closed her account. That's what Zionists did to her. This is the cost of being Palestinian and fighting for Palestinian liberation in this country. So we all can do something to lift that burden a little bit. I want to talk about specific things that we can do. One of the things that we can do that is called for worldwide is to have apartheid-free zones. What does that mean? That means that when cities declare themselves apartheid-free zones, that means the city council, the police, the money, the taxes that are collected are not being invested in Israeli bonds. There is no exchange with the Israeli military. That's what an apartheid-free zone means. It's an agreement among individuals and groups. It's an agreement, it's a resolution passed by the city. It could be a resolution that you could pass in your state. That would be huge. But it would require groups. We can't just do it by sending letters. We can't just do it by making calls. That is the first step to your commitment. But the next step is to form a group that will put pressure. When we boycott a company individually, it is very different from boycotting it with our groups, with our mosques, with our churches, with our synagogues, wherever you are, whatever group you're a part of, you can take a stance together as a group to do that. The other really important thing I want to tell you is that we are forming a BDS, Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions Coalition in Connecticut. Yes, this has been a long time in the making. So many people, just like Stan, have been fighting for decades, and we're about to bring all the groups in Connecticut together so we can all put pressure on Israel, so we can all put pressure on all of our Connecticut representatives who have no shame in being so pro-Israel and pro-genocide. So this BDS coalition, we will not be able to pass BDS in Connecticut without coalitional support. That means multiple groups from different backgrounds, fighting for different things, getting together and saying this matters to all of us. Gaza is our family. The third thing, I want you to notice how, yes, yesterday, we organized a protest in New Haven. It was incredible. Today, I had the honor of being invited to this protest organized by this amazing organizer who probably took it upon herself and her masjid to do this. We all take it upon ourselves and our groups to do something. It is not too small. It is not too small. My friend in Jordan, when 30,000 people were rushing the border trying to go home, he said, I had to stay in my neighborhood because I organized a rally in my neighborhood. Your neighborhood is not too small. Everyone learns when people come out. When people come out, everyone learns and they take information back. So I want to end by saying everyone has a place in the movement. You do not have to be on the street to see yourself in the movement. There are people who made Facebook stock fall by billions of dollars because every day they sat there giving 1-star reviews. Everything makes a difference. This is a global revolution, a global intifada, and everyone is a part of it. It looks just as intersectional as this. So please, keep fighting. We won't get it after this rally, but we will get it if we all keep going. Thank you. In our lifetime! We will free Palestine within our lifetime! Okay, you're gonna repeat that to me, all right? We will free Palestine!
We will free Palestine!
Within our lifetimes!
Within our lifetime!
We will free Palestine!
We will free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
Thank you.